Jah Rastafari, black style, black full black, black out, white mouth, Jah Rastafari, black style, white Jah Rastafari, jet black turbula monkey, Rastafari.
Round and about.
You know. Start, no.
Black.
Coming right up. I'm going to lick Bobby said one here.
Full black.
Every morning the red sun rises warm and bright. Just beyond church color.
Untimely.
But the evening comes on and the dark night.
The red sun rises. Day warm and bright.
Jamaica's turbulent history has been marked by the continuous black struggle for racial justice and equality. Throughout the eras of slavery and colonialism, black priests, preachers, and prophets discovered in the Bible a divine source of inspiration and guidance for their race. Dispossessed of their lands, language, society, and culture, New World Africans resurrected their lost history from the biblical chronicles. In Jamaica and elsewhere in the black world, persons of African descent are often the sons of Ham, the true Israelites who were banished from their homelands to a life of misery and persecution in a white man's Babylon. There are those who feel that the black man must return to Africa in both body and spirit in order to free himself from the shackles of bondage. Today in independent Jamaica, the Rastafari movement has emerged as a major force in the cultural struggle for African liberation. Marcus Garvey, founder of the Universal Negro Improvement Association in 1914, is acknowledged as the first major prophet of the Back to Africa movement. He envisioned the mass repatriation of New World blacks to Africa as the key to the redemption of his race. Upon his return home to Jamaica in 1927, Garvey urged his fellow countrymen to look to Africa, where the king shall be crowned, for the day of deliverance is at hand. In 1930, a young African nobleman, Rastafari, was crowned Haile Selassie I, Emperor of Ethiopia. Many of Garvey's disciples in Jamaica interpreted the coronation as a fulfillment of divine prophecy. By assuming the title King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, Emperor Selassie claimed himself as the rightful heir to the throne of David. According to Solomonic legend, David's throne has remained in Ethiopia since the reign of the Queen of Sheba. Thus, Haile Selassie became revered as Jah Rastafari, the returned Messiah, Black King of the nation of Israel, by what has grown to become the Rastafari movement. Over the past 50 years, the Rastafari movement has evolved from a small protest cult in Jamaica to an international network of black resistance throughout the English-speaking world. The following is an edited presentation of the Rastafari chants and reasonings filmed in Jamaica during the summer of 1978. The filmmakers do not wish to imply that Rastafari Voices is a documentary overview of the entire movement. Rather, the film focuses on selected aspects of Rastafari worship as practiced by members of the Nyabingi order.
They forget their song.
They forgot their song. This is the chief reason why I'm a Rastaman. Because I want to follow Jah commandments and law that he has written down, that I and I must abide by his commandment. Like the other people, turn away from Jah law and don't abide by it. So, chiefly, to avoid violence and crime and wrongdoings in this country, I follow the law of Jah Rastafari to sit up night and day to chant Isis For although I am poor in the material realms, but I am still rich in the iris of Jah, which is the spirit. All the country them developing up with material substance, but when it comes on the culture, they do not develop the culture of the people. I say the culture must be developed, and material things also. Then when the culture develop and material develop, they will have the full development of the country at home and abroad. Yes, we acknowledge that it's only one God for all, one God for all. You might find different nation people serve them one God enough for them way, but still is one God. You see, they have some people worship river, you know. God have some people worship cow. They worship the creative things like the Creator creates, but them don't worship the Creator. That's why I have to say Selassie is not the Creator. That's why that's why I say Selassie is not the Creator. He's a great king, but not the Creator. God, the Irie man.
Woman, them, they go them locks, you know, long and them don't comb them here and plait it, you know. Because I really don't care locks. These are wires, you know, wires that take up communication and take up high telepathy in Irish side. And I pass here, locks, the wires.
Yeah.
Babylon and couldn't get tired of my locks all this day, you know, and no time, you know. You want name?
Yes, name, sir. Good. Name, sir, will cover everything.
I will sing praise to thy name, O Most High.
I, Jah Rastafari.
When mine enemies turned back, they stumbled and perished before thee.
Yes.
For thou hast maintained my just and cause.
My just and cause.
Thou hast sat on the throne, on thy throne, giving righteous judgment.
Truthful.
Thou hast rebuked the nations, thou hast destroyed the wicked.
God rebuke the wicked nation and destroy the weak out. Weak out generation who would not call upon the name of Jah Rastafari.
Thou hast blotted out their name for ever and ever.
Thou hast blotted out their name forever. They have no remembrance with Jah.
The enemy have vanquished in everlasting ruins.
Everlasting ruin. Enemies have vanquished
in everlasting ruins. Their cities thou hast rooted out. The very memory of them has perished.
Yes, Jah root out the memory of them. The memorial of them are perished.
But the Lord sits enthroned forever.
But Jehovah God, Jah Rastafari,
and I hold a throne forever.
Upon his throne forever.
He has established his throne for judgment.
Yes, has established
and
throne for
he
judgment.
judges the world with righteousness.
Truly.
God who judges the world and the nations and the people
in righteousness.
Jehovah God judges the nations and the people in righteousness. It's the word of God. It's a lamp burning in your soul and a guide to your path with your foot. A guide and a compass at your feet. And a guide on your journey, on a pilgrim's journey. The sound of the sound.
That's why.
Is it on every sound? No. All right.
One can't too old to learn.
The sound of God.
And
the voice is a trumpet.
And you can't too righteous to have the right way. Because it takes tolerance, humbleness, faith, and patience to be a child of Jehovah God, Jah Rastafari.
I put in sound.
That's the inner man speak. The inner man speak to the outer man.
You see? Sound.
Yes.
You heard it. You get sound. Sound. Sound there every sound
from the inner man.
The interior.
Yeah.
When you go and you speak, you know these words, you know, you rock them. And you don't know what the sound out of the words that come out, the thing that come out, you can't say enough, it come out. Man on the outer, to bloodbath. That's how we reach them. You see? And Iowa, we should call power. You move them with ideological iris.
It was...
You move them without you tell one to move.
Power, but through the word developed, it gone to Iowa. From power to Iowa. This is a developed country, so the words must develop higher.
Everybody should have known. Everybody should have known. Nobody can know who Rastafari is and where he lives. Everybody should have known. Nobody can know. Everybody should have known who Jehovah God is and where he lives. See yourself in yourself. Gone America.
of the field. The herb of the field is for the nation and the beast. The healing of the nation and the beast is creation medicine for all nation, kingdom and town, for all people who do realize this herb of this creation.
Herb to eye. Herb would I deal with eye like the herb put I in eye cells.
Then a true herb make I see eye cells, you know, see it and see it towards Africa.
Herb make I know eye cells.
You know, true. Herb are the healing of the nation, you know, this time, yeah. Yes, I. Cause look how beautiful the herb is. That's just a natural tree where just grow, you know. We can just crush it up and eat it, you know, see? And them a fight it, you know, see? Yes, sir. Yes, see. Wicked Babylon can't fight it out, not this time again. No, them don't fall. No, I am. Crush. It's already in the light, you know, see? It's in the light. Or the half that has never been told. Yes, see. So I and I not burn earth for folly and madness. You know? And think no madness. Just righteousness. Cool meditation. Yeah. One iration. Real jail.
Black lion. Rastafari, ice full in eye, the first. Heal Jah, Rastafari, Rastamiri, in eye, divine. Yes, yellow eyes, last side first, liquid and fast, and man. King Jah, Rastafari, outside from mighty and thunder of the dream, fire. Psalms 47, the whole nation know that he is last first is ruler of the earth, King Jah. Oh, clap your hand, all ye people, sing unto the Lord God Jah, Rastafari, last first. With the voice of trumpet, you know that? Nation-wise, you know. Yeah. Heal who's wise, untouchable, heal I last the first, at the beginning, man, finally. Light the flames and burn the Queen of England, Pope who gone to bottom, visit the bottomless pit. Right. You shall no more be seen. Can the dead praise? Jah? No. Hot flames. Yes. Mystic move. Ride with the seven seals. Last Rastafari. King of Iration. Rastafari. The fruit matters. Jah. Shall be thrown and despised. The iron verse, you know? No, that's sweet still, I'm telling you. Man, water, fire, earth. Ear, eat and water will live through fire. Trace with this man is king, that king, the Lord of Lords. A revelation. Sing. And right now, that same man, they come to the beginning and show him, God Almighty. Sing. So they come show you, so like, him create the earth.
see a man with kings of king and lord of lord. But
Yes, last year first.
yeah. That's like
This new name.
Yeah.
Them coming out. And Jah Rastafari.
This is the last man to come right now.
Yeah,
This is the last man to come
yeah,
right now. You know? This is my man. One them picture inside that. You know? The last man this come from the earth right now. See, because he's coming a young farmer and coming a ancient right now.
Yeah,
like him. So the last one.
Yes, sir.
This is the man. I not look for no more man last time right now.
No, not true.
Because what else could I look for?
No, and the Golden Jubilee in 1980. And 7,000, 100,000 Rasta for go there to go crown him King of Kings.
And who crowned him King of Kings in 1930? The nation.
Yeah, man, nation. All nation. Yeah, Rasta bow. Yes,
As God Almighty.
But Solomon Rasta said, when him sighted the Ark of the Covenant, leave Jerusalem and go Iceberg.
See it.
You know, see it. And men lit the first kings of kings. You know, see it. Yeah, man.
Really, I Jah.
Same Solomon and King David. Same tune come right now.
People find out
Right,
show the
Who's the
nation
last
that.
one?
And not
History
history.
don't show no more come after this man, yeah.
So I saw the throne wheel set up now.
Yeah, and it say,
just live around it. The one that is seated on it.
and it say what is the beginning is in the end. That means that if he's the last, he knows the beginning. He must have the beginning.
Yeah,
Because what is the beginning must be the end, you know see?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Rastafari.
True song, true.
Don't forget. Every line. Don't forget to get it. Oh, stop. I went with the Rasta. Yeah, man. Yo. Yes or no? It say so. It's a Genesis 1, see? It say, and the earth brought forth grass and herbs, yielding its seed after its kind, and the trees that yield fruit, whereso it was itself after its kind, and God saw that it was good.
And then I deal with Livity in its all form. You know, see, that means what? Even at this time, to even sight a Livity there. I've met the cow live, the goat live, the sheep live, everything has to live by her. You know, see it. So and I just feed up on ital food, vegetable-wise.
As the ice food.
As the ice
by
food.
Rastafari.
Sustain life. You know, see it. A herb, same way.
What is a man who will covenant? A man who will covenant to them locks, you know.
So, as a judge, you know.
The Father say, you will see him in his glory in time of judgment, and full glory, but come with them dreaded unto the people, as Rastafari, because him put it here and make it flourish, you know.
I told Rastafari. That's right. I'm riding it. Joe. Really high. Rastafari. Give thanks. I see the whole day flipping in. The Congo. Let's go. Rastafari. Oh, Joe.
Just arrived, I couldn't make it before that. I said, just give a try. You know, the truth now is the high priest of the whole Avenue. Everybody that's eating, that's balling, that's eating, know him as them call him the high priest of Congo. See, every dreadlock in Avenue. And right now, he's the only one really keeping up so much ISIS.
Like
Right, the first of Ethiopia.
Fire
Of
Jedi.
will perform this. And I will declare the glory of the seventh seal and release the touchable segment and dynasty of the seventh seal touchable. And it can be shown what is the symbol of the seventh seal. Touchable. Chapter 5. I shall read from the verse 1. And I saw in the right hand of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie I, the first of Ethiopia, sat upon the throne, Rastafari, a book written, which is the said Bible, and on the backside seal with 7 seals. And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof?
Who is worthy? Yeah,
Rastafari. And no man in heaven, nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon.
No man in heaven.
No one at all could face it.
None in earth.
Even look. And I went much because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to even look thereon. And one of the elders said, weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, Root of David has permission to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof. And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne and of the 4 beasts, and in the midst of the elders stood a lamb as been slain, with 7 horns and 7 eyes, shall the 7 spirits of Jehovah, eternal eye, sent forth in all the earth. And he came and took the book out of the right hand of His Imperial Majesty. And the 7th seal was released. The 7th seal is known as the black ice. It consists of 7 strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In Eli, Selassie, the first of Ethiopia. The 7th seal that was released by the Lamb. Worldwide, international.
Terrible and dreadful eye.
Saying with a loud voice, worthy is the Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie I, the first of Ethiopia, Jah Rastafari, that made the Lamb that was slain to receive power and riches, wisdom and strength, honor and glory and blessings. And the 4 beasts said, I live in I man, Jah Rastafari. And 4 and 20 fell down and worship His Imperial Divine Majesty, Emperor Selassie I, the first of Ethiopia.
wilderness. Rastafari, come to your life.
Let's really speak of the Nyabingi, which is I weapon, which is the only weapon for the integrity of righteousness. The Nyabingi definitely shows that within the integrity of black supremacy, there's a light that each and every one should realize within their self, that justice and equality are the habitation of the throne of the Almighty. One who fights against justice fights against the Nyabingi. One who fights against the integrity of black supremacy, then his portion is death.
death and judgment.
Yes.
The black and white don't press earth. And the Naya being mean to bring universal cooperation, coordination, and divine elements for all people, which is of righteous growth. And this Naya being, it don't mean that it is a plaything. It means it's for fully universal divine resurrection for all nations, who is of a righteous element. And that is the protest of full Naya being to I and I. And continue to work it in the fullness of its activity until peace will come unto all nations upon earth in the power of the Rastafari,
Mighty and straight.
as the coordinator of us all.
You see, I and I have been fighting this island of Jamaica terrible and otherwise all over the world for really the use of this herb, but I know the day must come that man must be free and the herb also must be free to provide the use of land. For because from Genesis to Revelation, you see, in the Bible, prophesy and show man of the fullness of this herb. Because in Genesis 1st chapter say, grass is for the animal and the herb is for the use of man. So any sickness that a man find himself sick with now and any medicine that you want feel like you want to get from any doctor or any people at all upon the face of creation, remember herb is one of the sole potential within all the medicines that the doctors of this universal world use. So we are calling upon even doctors now, lawyers, teachers, judges, barristers to come, you see, and have the knowledge of the use of herb, which is for the healing of all the people that live upon the face of the earth. Free. Through the orders of Rastafari, upliftment, the full life divinity of Jah, I and I know, I and I pray, I come in. Right, yo, no one can stop this one. It's I and I patriotism. Yo, the church is the usher for the people. Anytime the people them for rise and declare them natural justice and rights, they have the pass and walk around with the Bible and them so-called reality. And tell the people them to them for wait till God come. We got them is amongst I and I. Because the earth is the Lord God, John, the fullness thereof. I and I look for him not about in our earth.
And I and I don't think one more school neither, you know, it's the foundation of colonialism.
But the government, the universal government, and them so-called sovereign rights are where them are declared unto the people. Through blindfold and witchcraft, where them throw down upon the people and through the blood of the harlot fornication and the miserable integration of father of evil which just drop out the other day.
Poor Paul in dead.
Him signed the document of Marcus Garvey, right?
Dead poor,
Give them life.
The tree down is where the harlot comes from plant and fire and the trap block. Burn it up with fire now.
I did.
Lightning,
brimstone and fire.
Even volcano there.
Throughout the whole universe, I and I give thanks and praise unto the Most High Jah, Rastafari, the whole articles of Mount Zion that I live it within I and I, yo, Jah, lightning. So I and I blaze flames of the Queen, yo, what conceive I and I rights from this right.
Don't fall and I rights in the prison for the tree, so and I burn him yo for sacrification.
True.
Jah.
Rastafari forgiveness of sin, the tree of life.
Slaughter on the throne, y'all at no majesty.
Haile Selassie, the 225th of the lineage of the Solomonic dynasty, from the first mention of the ancient authority in all the scriptures, Melchizedek, ancient king of Salem, knowing neither beginning of days nor ending of days. Jesse the Fatah of Bethlehem, Judah, father of David, father of Solomon, the father of Menelik the first Trinity king of the Solomonic dynasty. Now, for thousands of years, the mystery of creation has been revealing. This place of the judgment on the sun that have to go through the purification of the sun, fire, 7 times as the Almighty has charged. So this place of judgment on the sun for 7,000 years have to go on through purification.
I will remember all the wickedness that they had done unto I, and overturn and turn it until like it is right now, and stir the judgment and urge the time that Jah come right now to urge it, because it is impossible going to be possible. This is the light going to turn into truth. This is what darkness going to turn into light, and our poor shall turn into richness. For our fathers, the world money mint and all Bibles owner. And when that I and I was being taken from such time, I never even reached yard yet until the time we travel all through the earth in Syria. But the first one who take us away, and then the Egyptians, and then the ancient Babylon, and now this man, this Babylon, slavery and morals, having us work with nothing. So we call into sun, moon, stars, green herb, eat, air, water, thunder, lightning, brimstone, and all creeping things upon the face of the earth. Those that fly within the midst of heaven, and them that move within the great and small water. The internal spirit of them with man, woman, and children. And they are accompanied of brimstone, thunder, volcano, and fire. With this corporation of a black solidarity to bring again I and I free liberation from Cape to Cairo, and from Timbuktu unto the river Nile.
Thus his name shall be, and his title, King of Kings, King of the nation, glory of kings, glory of nation, governor of the nation, wonderful counselor, eternal, almighty Father, the root of David. Yes, the foundation of David. It is he who, seated on the throne of David at this time, and inspire I and I the brethren, his sons here in the West, to rise the ancient theocratical order, the righteous government of the Almighty, until he arrive here, to, by his illuminated presence, give I and I the full authority where the ancients of days must sit, set thrones of judgment into this creation. As it was in ancient times, the judges of the Almighty shall sit and justify all things.
Pray that your flight be not on the winter, and neither upon the Sabbath day see jewel third. Weep and howl all you rich men, for your garments are moth-eaten, your gold and your silver are cankered, before the great and terrible day of the Most High.
Rastafari. Come from paradise. That's good and good.
Sister, brother, time is gliding on. Time is gliding on. Hear the voice of Ethiopia.
One sound.
Dear God.
It's true that I, black villages of Mount Zion, I have yet to realize our consciousness, our awareness. So it's true that I and I are little right now, but still I and I are calling woman forward to come and chant and ask for wisdom that was released to I and I at one time. But due to sin and everything, you know, woman go astray over there, and a horn after this and a horn after that. So it's just all a matter of respect and composing themselves in the righteous mind, black mind, T-Cur mind, you know, Sitliges of Mount Zion. That's a righteous name, you know. Because Sitlige and Amarit mean daughter. Yes, I. So I'm just saying it's just a matter of consciousness and awareness of one's blackness. And T-Cur is black in Amarit. Black woman, T-Cur, Sitlige is black daughter of Mount Zion.
Really, I think the daughters that really don't realize themselves is because of Babylon, because they are well brainwashed with Babylonism, and through that they can't see their own self and to know that their culture, know that they are Ethiopians, those at home and those abroad, whether America, England or anywhere. From you are black, you are truly Ethiopians. Yeah. And I think that if we was to take a step on a delegation by traveling all over this part of the world where black people live, and to open them moral and to let them know the truth, I know all of them will rejoice with I and gather themselves for the day of repatriation.
You see what happened that most of the young daughters, they're so filled with the bad wine that not knowing this movement of Rastafari is the good wine. You see, when I say bad wine, I don't mean bad wine in battle. I mean the bad doctrine that they have been brainwashed with. So now this is a new doctrine, which is a new wine, which is the Asian culture. So I and my daughters, if they are free from the Babylonianism and schism, then you'll find more daughters, I think, come to know themselves.
Watch your road. Take to black and white, don't break. Babylonian, Java liquid a ball of fire. Judgment for our justice.